What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle. It's time for a little bit more Desolate. In the previous episode, we had fixed the transmitter, and we needed to go back up to the top. Fair warning, there's going to be some continuity problems in this episode with gear and stuff like that, simply based on the fact my save got wiped. They patched the game prior to release. The game's coming up on release in actually just a couple of days. By the time you see this, you'll have like 48 hours left until the game comes out so that you can try it for yourself, but my progress got wiped because they're doing that pre-patch thing, trying to get the game as nice and as shiny as possible before they release it out to you fine folks. So anyways, oh man, did this guy loot my box over here? I swear to God, I put a whole bunch of loot in this box and it's all gone now. Oh man, I had a bunch of loot. This entire box was full. I wonder if these little dudes can loot the box or whatever. I killed a guy out here. I bashed his brains out with a crowbar. Maybe storing...
So heavy.
That's not a good look, though. I kind of needed that stuff.
Noise.
Okay, so maybe there's some weird issues with the way it stores items or something like that. I have no fundamental idea whether or not that's true, so... We'll figure it out later, but this entire box was full of loot, and now it is not. I left and I came back after doing the quest, so maybe I'll just hold on to my stuff until I figure out what's going on here. It's possible that maybe... I don't know. Let's go up and see what's going on with the top of the transmitter. See if we can maybe fix this thing, because we've had a whole lot of radio silence, and it has been a mess. Ooh, there's a pickaxe in there. Is the pickaxe like a heavy weapon? It sucks, because I had scissors in there. I had like half the stuff that I needed in order to make the toolkit was inside that box, and now... I don't know if maybe it clears out your storage. I died on the way in. I don't know what else happened. I fell down a cliff. So there is fall damage in this game, and this game ranges from, like, you can fall pretty far without getting hurt, but the second you fall, like, a millimeter further than, like, a threshold, you lose all your health, and it's not good. It stings. It's a little bit stingy. Yeah, the loot came back. So I guess since the game is multiplayer, maybe the loot cycles in these things, so you really don't want to use these as storage places, I guess. That's my best idea. That's all that I can really think of. So where's this wire that I'm supposedly looking for? Is it up here? I'm looking for a wire or something. Activate the transmitter. I don't see a wire. I see a wire right there. That's not the one that I'm looking for, though. I don't think. What about around the backside over here? I didn't check this for loot, so it might be, well, there you go. An armored box. It's locked level 2. Interesting. I wonder what's inside the armored boxes and how you get inside of them. Wonder if you find like a key later on, or maybe there's a key hidden somewhere inside of this place.
Volunteer, can you read me? I'm getting a signal.
Copy that, I read you.
Good work. Now the island has two-way communication with the continent. The next mission will enhance your chances. Granichny is a dangerous place, as you know. But even on this island, there are some places that are relatively safe. One of those places is Oasis. Head over and, well, introduce yourself. Let you in if you have a certain token. The kind that the train system used to accept. Back when it was operational.
So where do I find this token?
At the Spark train station. It's in Sector C7. Go get it.
Okay, so we're off to get a token right now. I think I was right. The loot does respawn, which makes storing your items a little bit interesting because you can't carry very much, but at the same time, you can't store your items either because that's what happened down here is it cycled the inventory. And so we just saw right there a chocolate bar spawned on that desk up there. My assumption is that since the game is multiplayer, they made it so the loot constantly replenishes itself every now and again just to make sure that you're good to go. What's up with this pump right here? What can I do with a pump? It says I can fill. Does that help me? Like, I wonder if I have to have a container or something for that to actively work. What's that, a wild carrot? I will take it. I like my carrots wild. That means they know how to party. And Splattercat, you know me, man. I like to party. We lose health if we eat wild carrots. Oh, it gave us dirty water. I don't know if there's a downside to drinking this. Oh, it hurt me. It didn't say I was going to lose health, though, in the description. Okay, so maybe I have to boil it or something like that. Let's try and boil the water. See if that system has been implemented into the game. I'd like to see some indicator as well when you're picking up items without actually going into the item transfer interface between like a chest and your backpack. What I'd love to see is it pop up somewhere on the screen with like, you have looted dirty water, etc. Just makes life a little easier. And we got some liquor right there. I think I can live with that. We got a bag over here. Nothing useful aside from a little bit of cereal or something like that. We do have herbs right there, though, which is good because my health is kind of bad. My second playthrough of this game did not go as well as I had hoped it was going to go. I'm going to throw down on a couple of salves since we have enough to do that. And I'll just kind of heal myself slowly over the course of the next day or so. I can make a simple dinner. Hell yeah, let's make a simple dinner then. Is there any kind of water? Ah, I can. I can clean water. There we go. You can boil it on off. Boiling water in a plastic vessel over a fire is doable, but it's pretty difficult. You've got to get the height just right when you suspend the water bottle over the top of a campfire, and the bottom is going to sag, and the trick is getting it to where it melts a little bit and sags, but it doesn't break, and that's where the trick comes in. So just in case you are wondering how that functions, you can do it. I know what you're saying to me right now. You can't boil water in a plastic vessel. Oh, you totally can. It just takes some trial and error, and it may not work the way you want it to. I can make rubbing alcohol. Really? I've got a bunch of liquor. I wonder if that's worth making. I mean, now that I've got water, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm sure that rubbing alcohol is in some way useful for medical supplies. Would be my thought. It's probably like a fundamental item that you need in order to make yourself like a med kit or something like that, because rubbing alcohol, pretty useful, man. If you got a cut and it's feeling a little bit swollen and a little bit puffy, you smack that sucker with some rubbing alcohol and it's going to sting a little bit, but it should fix you right up. The next day, that cut should be looking good. I had one of those on my arm. I had a cut on my arm, and then my puppy licked it because I got a new dog. And those of you that haven't been on the Twitch stream or on my Twitter, I got a new dog. I got an Akita puppy. She's 8 weeks old, and she is adorbs. She's super adorbs. She's beyond the pale adorbs. She's so adorbs that you're like, damn, why you so adorbs, though? And I had a cut on my arm. She licked it. It got infected. It swelled up, and it was all puffy. Man, I hit that thing with rubbing alcohol. It was dunsies. The next day, it was all laid down, looking good. Never underestimate alcohol as a disinfectant if you really need it. We are overweight right now, and we do have a bad guy right there. That sucks a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and take care of him. He may have something on him that I want. There we go. I'm going to bust him with this crowbar real fast. Oh, yeah. I messed up right there. I shouldn't have done what I did. And there we go. Oh, we got new scissors. Yay, I needed those scissors. So what I really want to craft, the thing that I'm looking into right now is we need to make ourselves some basic tools. I have scissors, I know where I can get leather, and I need a screwdriver. And I think once we make the basic tools, I'm pretty sure we can salvage things, which basically fixes our problem that we have right now, where we just have way too much loot sitting around. I'm not very thirsty right now. I am quite wounded, though, so maybe I'll sit down. Wonder if that stacks or if you got to wait for it to tick on through. That'll give you temperature. It'll give you some other stuff, but it won't do what I wanted it to do. Let's get a salve on these boo-boos. And as soon as that gets done ticking upwards, I am going to check the campfire and see if the loot respawned down here, because if it's respawning, I might as well look. And in fact, it did. I don't know what we just looted. I would like to see them add some kind of like pop-up menu or something like that whenever you're in the looting interface, because it'd be nice to be able to see. Like, a lot of stuff in this game comes inside containers and comes inside boxes, and it can be hard to figure out. I have antidepressants. All right, I don't remember picking those up, but cool. That is dried fruit. It gives me some health and it gives me some hunger back. I'll take it. I'll also drink that lemonade to make sure that we're topped off on a lot of our resources. And we need to go where? It wants me to go, so we've got some kind of thing over there. They said they want me to go to a train station. I don't see a train station around anywhere. So old workbench in the Southern Bay. We've got Oasis, and we've got the music box. Repairing this device will allow you to resurrect, so I need 2 metronomes. If I see a metronome around, I guess I'll do that. I need iron and I need radio. If I go to the Spark station, that'll work. So that's way off down to the left over there. Okay. And then what does that do right there? So it looks like it can be fixed, but I need the right parts to do so. And then I can create a resurrection point if I really want to too, but I don't know if that's something worth looking into right now. Who knows? Can I loot anything down there in that campsite? It looks like I have to go... Oh, I got rid of my objective again. Hold on, give me my objective back. There we go. Perfect. We've got 700 meters to travel before we get to that location. I'm just going to kind of move on along the road. And if we find any herbs or anything like that, I'm probably going to pick them up or whatever. But for right now... Are those rats going to attack me? I don't trust that. I don't trust that for a hot minute. Can I get meat or anything off of these? No. I was hoping I could kill those gophers right there. Oh, I did. I murdered them. Well, they didn't give me any meat or anything like that. I was hoping they would. Is this like toxic over here? Like if I get up on top of this, is there anything that I could do with this weird Art Deco vehicle that's got like, look at those pipes right there, dude. That exhaust pipe is what's cracking. I bet that thing's got some heat under the hood. It'd be like, it's got that turbo up inside of there, releasing off that valve. Just.
So hungry.
You about to be super dead. Yup, you can try to catch me with that backhand, but I don't think it's going to work for you. Look at that big old scuff of blood I left on the ground. That's your new nickname. Your nickname is no longer Olaf. It is Scuffblood the Dead. And we've got ourselves... I have no idea what that is. It looks like... Let's see here. I've got a stapler. Why am I carrying around staplers? I don't know. I got bandit checkers. I assume at some point we'll be able to sell stuff and get money. I've got a heavy pickaxe right there, but that doesn't look that useful either. A madman's hand. It's a trophy. I cut bruh's hand off, and then I wore it around my neck like some kind of psycho on a battlefield somewhere. Just being all crazy. Dead guy, you got anything going on, man? Something skinned you good. Wonder what skinned him. Well, we found the train tracks at the top of the hill. Pretty uneventful up until we got around here. I don't know if there's going to be anything I can loot, but if we've got like a train repair station, it stands to reason that there might be toolkits or something around, which I personally have found. Ooh, there's that other metronome we needed to fix that thing. And then we've got the Lady Killer blueprint. I've already got that, so that doesn't even matter. That's a mod for one of our weapons. We have the fog is dispersing. Well, that's good because I love it when I'm able to see. So we're going to try and keep it nice and high and tight. Is that a crashed plane right there? Well, we got to go look. I mean, I feel like one of the big things with Stalker games and games like Stalker is exploration. If you're not going to explore, you're probably missing out on like 90% of what makes the game fun. We got empty bottles, empty bottles. I don't know if those are going to be useful in any way. We've also got a shock absorber. I'll pick it up. I assume we'll be able to use it for scrap or something else a little bit later. But let's see what's going on with this crash plane over here. Once again, looking for toolboxes. If I can get that screwdriver, we can get ourselves settled with... Ooh, that's a lot of blood. Oop, toolbox. Yay! Come on, screwdriver. Come on, screwdriver. No screwdriver. We got a clock, some nails, and some metal. It's workable. It's not the perfect situation, but it's something. It allows us to do mods to our weapons and stuff like that, just in case we wanted to add, like, I don't know, a hatchet. I do have a number of weapons that I haven't really shown off, I guess, in this playthrough. They've changed around ever so slightly from the last time we were playing the game. Can I go up here? Or does it not like that? I don't think it likes it, but there's nothing up there anyways, so let's just leave it alone. I'm not one of those players going to sit around bouncing and jumping all over the place trying to find things, although if you are that kind of player, a lot of games do reward you for it. There's all kinds of stuff. I've been playing Mario on the Switch, and there's all kinds of stuff squirreled away in that game for people that are just like that good. There are some really weird secret areas in that game that it's like, you've got to be good at this game to get up there, man. You got to be real good at this game. Let's keep on heading towards the train station. Hopefully we'll find something that is solid. Well, around the corner, we've got ourselves... You know, I don't know. It looks like there's a lot of anomalies over there, but it looks like we've got a train that we can loot our way through. I think what I would prefer to do for right now is let me find some food. And we got a couple of dinners right here. I'm going to eat a dinner. I would like it if it displayed all of your status meters somewhere here at the top so that you know that if you've eaten enough food. Sorry, that was my hiccup attacking me again. So you know that if you've eaten enough food or whatever, you can stop. As of right now, it's a bit of a guessing game. You got to open and close the inventory in order to do that. And so I'd like it so that activatables, I'm going to throw a rock out right there, make sure I don't get whomped by any anomalies here. We've got a train, but we can't get in right there, I don't think. Yeah, it don't look like it. Okay, that's an angry little anomaly right there. That's a little shocking anomaly. That's an anomaly that's got himself a taser. He's ready to sit somebody down like tick, 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 tick. Get you all froze up. We do have something lootable right here. So I think it would be a wise idea to have a little look in. There's a toolbox. We've got, I think that's a transformer, some duct tape, and some fuel. Inside this wooden box over here, we got more liquor. Nothing else on that side, and I don't think... Oh, we can search that bag. I didn't know if that was just like a really dirty-looking pillow. Or what the hell that thing was going to be. I do wish I could store up my loot, man. I really wish I could without it cycling. Maybe a stash or something like that would be a good idea to add to the game so that you can run out, but put it at like centralized points like cities or something like that. It's entirely possible that we just haven't made it to the city and maybe there is a stash. What is that? I see something. Little whirlwind right there. Looks to be quite angry when you throw a rock at it, but if anything video games have taught me is true, rock is the opposite of wind. And so they would agitate each other with regards to like elemental resistances and stuff like that. Looks like we've got a shack up here. Is it a safe shack? Or is it a meanie face shack? Well, there's a little dude over here. That place is barred off. I'm going to take care of this dude like right now. I got to back him up though.
Where's everybody? Where's everything?
There we go. Perfect. He's out of the way. We got a little bit more XP. He's got some more healing items and some kind of, I don't know if that was a harmonica or what the hell that was. That says something in Cyrillic. I don't really know. I can't read Cyrillic. I tried. One time I tried. I sat down and I looked up a tutorial online because I wanted to figure out how to at least like sound it out and figure out what it says. But it was more complicated than I thought, and so I gave up on it. Because I'm lazy, and if I can't learn something in like the first 8 seconds, I'm just like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. Another dead guy hanged up over here. Can't loot that bag. Jesus. They've really got to stop with that shit. Good, sweet Lord baby Jesus. Just about gave me a damned heart attack. Was that like a train spike or like a missile or what was that? So we've got the cooker. Oh, we can actually search that too. That's got a clamp or I don't know what that is. I have to look at it more. We got another music box and an apple right there. My problem is also that I'm a pack rat. I pick up way too much stuff in games like this. Like, I want to hold on to everything for later because you never know what's going to be useful. Ooh, a metal box. Those tend to have good things in them. Ooh, a machete. Canned rabbit. I'll just eat that straight off. Aspirin? Yeah, I'll take the aspirin, sure. I don't know what's worth carrying around. But my thought is that we need to unweigh ourselves. What is that, a cigar? Oh, it's a cigar. I thought it was a train spike or something. Okay. Well, I unloaded a bunch of our loot by dropping a bunch of items. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to be doing at this point in the game, but it's what I'm gonna do because we can't carry that shit around with us anymore. We are too overweight. Oh, good. Down into the basement. Where I am completely and totally sure nothing bad is gonna happen to me, and I'm going to emerge perfectly safely. No terrifying little girls are going to pop out. We have a mall right there. I don't know if I want to go to the mall right now. I'm pretty happy with my crowbar. It seems to be getting the job done. I have no complaints. And if you got no complaints, why swap up at the... Ooh, a katana, though. Is that what that is? Is that a katana? I kind of want it. Hold on. What's up with... What is that right there? A saber. Dude, we got a cavalry saber. Oh, yeah. I'm going to drop that because I don't even need that machete anymore. Let's go ahead and drop the crowbar, I suppose. If we can get rid of most of the heavy stuff, and then what I'll do is I'll go back to my equipment. Oh, the saber is already here. Is it on my 3 key? Where is it? There we go. Now we got a weapon that's actually... We've got a cogent weapon that's ready to roll. We can parry, we can stab, we can thrust, and we can look like a bearded fancy man while we do it. That's rice. I'll take it. We got staplers right there. Inside the toolbox, we've got chemicals. Dubiously named chemicals. What kind of chemicals are they? I don't know. Probably don't drink them, though. Wooden box over here. What you got for me? You got a bunch of toys and a chocolate bar. Because I'm on the internet right now, and I believe in chocolate, I'm going to take it. The Eradicator. Let's learn Eradicator stuff. I assume at some point we'll be able to sell stuff for scrap when we get to the city, too. But that building was pretty good to us. We got some okay stuff out of there. Looks like we've got like a weird little village over here. Soy cereal. I'll take that, too. And then I'll take some chemicals as well. Why not? Inside this house, what do we have going on? I do like kind of the free-roaming... loot and scoot thing you got going on in this game. I think it's very cool. Did I ever go upstairs in that last house? I don't know. Since loot respawns, I'm not going to be too paranoid. Ooh, antibiotics. Yeah, that'd be helpful. I don't think that I have anything to complain about with antibiotics. I wonder if the saber is going to, like... I don't know, run out of durability. Oh, there he is. You want to do this thing? Let's go. I'm just letting you know, though, I got heat and damage right now. I got heat and damage, and that is a mess for you. What is that, a motor? How heavy are motors? Really goddamn heavy. Holy bejesus, that thing's heavy. That thing weighed like 5 kilograms. Good lord. I guess it is a motor. I suppose that makes sense. I probably got nothing to complain about right there. Let's go find this token from the train station and see if we can mash this thing out, because we're only 100 meters out. I don't think there's any reason. What's wrong with my status right now? What's wrong with me? It says I've got status problems. Unbearable weight, and I am stressed. I think I have the solution to those problems. Let's smoke up a stogie. There you go. So now that'll fix our stress. Hopefully. We've only got one problem left, and that is the unbearable weight. The game just needs to stop giving me loot. This game doesn't know. I am a ridiculous pack rat. I don't care at all. Like, if you give me a really, really tight weight allotment in a game like this, I'm still going to carry everything. I'll just walk half as fast. I'll walk half as fast, and I'll never complain about it. I will limp my ass across the world at 20% speed. So the Spark train station. I think the toolbox is a good idea. We got some wires. I'll take those. I don't know if wires are useful for anything, but you never know till you need wires. I'm going to make a snap decision and say that this is where we want to be. I don't know what that is right there. It looks like the map didn't load or something. Or is that just like a direction you can't see the plane from? Yeah, it must have been. Like, so there's this thing that games do where when you're facing one direction, behind you, everything disappears and does not exist, and it stores it in VRAM so that it bounces around, so that it saves on performance when you're not looking in a particular direction. But sometimes what happens with a game is, oh, I can overhead slash him too? All right, well, let's sit him down. We got skill points. Let's have a look at our skills list. I would love to have some skills points, take some skills as points. One man's trash. Oh, we've got to take the skill for it. Okay, well, now we can dismantle things. For loot, we also have stamina restoration, and we've got reduces our random noise by a little bit. We can also go with frugal, which lowers our repair costs. Okay, cool. I guess we didn't need the toolkit. We just needed the applicable skill. And so I learned a new thing today. I'm going to recycle all this jam. Like, give me a second. I'm going to go through and recycle everything so that we have some money for when we go into town. I think that's a solid plan. And I think you can get on board with that. And if you can't get on board with it, well, then you're breaking my heart right now. You're breaking my heart. All right, so our weight is taken care of. Things are looking good again. I can straight up just recycle that right there. I'm assuming later on I'm going to need motors and stuff in order to build better weapons. But, like, I've been playing the game for a while now, and I'm pretty sure I don't care about that. What we're looking for is a train token that's around here somewhere. Probably in the ticket office or something like that. This is a big building, though, and I would feel pretty stupid if I didn't at least go through and try to find something useful. It got our weight down so we can sprint again, so that's always nice. And we got a toolbox over here. So we've got a razor and some other little things. I'll probably get rid of the razor right now for recycling. And the tape is going to be useful for some other stuff, so no biggie. Inside of here, anything that looks vaguely lootable? No. That train really... Well, I guess they've got as much seating in there as they can fit. I don't know. Trains never seem... I don't know. I've ridden on trains a couple of times in my life, and they don't seem too crowded most of the time. I'm going to recycle you, and then I'm going to eat you, canned fish. You are now inside my belly. You can go be hungry somewhere else, man. I ain't worried about you. I ain't scared. Hold on, though. I'm going to pick up a stick. There we go. I'm going to recycle that thing because we need money. Who's over here? I hear you. Bap. Oh, he took the power hit and didn't give a damn. What a beast. I wasn't really expecting that. That kind of went in a direction that I was like, yeah, we're going to drop him in one hit. We were not going to drop him in one hit, and he didn't care about that at all. He was like, you ain't knocking me out in one hit. I'm staying on my feet. You could bury a blade in my brain. I ain't use that anyways. And I'd be like, well, touche, fair enough. Fair enough. Touchy. Wonder if I gotta go down in the station. I'm gonna stay away from underground investigations while I don't have to. And maybe... Yeah, I'm definitely thinking whatever's here is down below us. Can I drop through the tracks over here? Is that a landmine? What is that? Or is it just floor lighting? I think it's floor lighting. I'll take an orange. I guess we're not too hard up on weight right now. Could be worse. I will recycle the drill and recycle the stick. Get some money together. Is there an anomaly right there? That was weird. I saw some kind of like sparkling nonsense taking place, and it made me nervous. And you guys know that unless the nonsense comes from me, I'm a no-nonsense kind of person. Spoopy train station? What you got going on, Spoopy train station? Couple of dead guys. Another dude who's dressed just like I am. I'm assuming because he acts like in an official capacity. I'm going to eat the dried fruit. We'll dismember some of these weapons over here. We got a crock pot right there. I already have one. As it turns out, special ammo. His mama said he was special, and he just ran with it. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Desolate. Ugh. Nah, son. Not today. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Desolate. I hope you will join me for future episodes. I think I'm going to play around with the game a little while longer just to see what it spits out at me. I hope you guys have liked it. I think that this game, especially since you can play with your friends or whatever. Oh, maybe it's on the roof. I don't know. We're getting some weird rotational action right there that's really causing problems. If you want the game, it comes out in a couple of days. You can get it down below. You are more than welcome to do so at the link that I have provided for you because I am a gentle and loving host here on the internet. If you like what I do here on the internet, don't forget to leave a like on the video. It's the best way to support me and keep me going as a content creator. Yeah, I had my suspicions that was going to hurt, but that way was blocked and this way was blocked. I didn't really have a choice. If you like what I do as a content creator, that's the easiest way to support me. Aside from that, I do have a Patreon. You can find that in the link down below as well. And, of course, if you wanted to hang out live, liggity live, you could do that every day, Monday through Friday, 2 o'clock till 5 o'clock on Twitch TV /SplatterCatGaming. Hi to everybody, and I'll see you next time.